All right, so we are looking at Wolfmark. This is a young adult novel by Native American author Joseph Bruchac. Um, for the most part, if you're looking in this novel to find clues about Native American culture, you might be disappointed. But if you're looking to find a very compelling story, you won't be disappointed. This novel reads more like fantasy or science fiction, as the Native American protagonist in this book, Lucas King, is actually a wolfman. So it is a very interesting story that brings in a lot of historical facts and mixes them with some science fiction. The thing that I would hope about this novel is that it would draw young readers to the author himself, who has written a plethora of other books that do reveal more about Native American culture. This novel reads more along the lines of the Twilight series, as the Wolfman also um, works together with a group of vampires to bring down the bad guys who are trying to take over the world. But there is one part in here that I do want to share with you that reveals a different way of looking at the earth. And this is where our protagonist is at night looking down over some land that has been bought, that should be forested land, but it has been bought kind of with trickery, and it is being developed and, in his opinion, exploited. I stand on the hilltop beyond the Drake house. I raise my head toward the sky and howl at the stars, the wolf trail. The forest has ended abruptly as a piece of cloth torn in half. There's a new house, 3 stories tall, built on 5 acres of former forest land, now bulldozed flat. One of those opulent new mansions built on land taken by Dr. Kesselring. This is the bad guy. A year ago, this was wild land, and now this ugly thing where no house should be. I feel rage at the sight of the human structure taking the rightful place of trees and forest soil. A swimming pool is gouged into the ground that was once a meadow. A man in a business suit parking his car in the front garage thinks this land is his, as if pieces of paper can give title to the earth. So there is a classic clash between the way Native Americans viewed the land more historically and the way that frontiersmen or colonists from the European side view land as for conquest. Very interesting, something that I did find interesting that came out several times in this novel. Other than that, he is not really engaged with his Native American family. You don't see any other Native Americans in the story, and so it's not really an insight into Native American culture.